This iconic skill seems impossible, but it's not. The biggest obstacle isn't your strength. It's about persistence, calmness, and managing frustration. Online videos make it look easy. They hide the nuanced interplay of wood, pressure, and speed. But what if a complete beginner could get a consistent ember in just 30 days of focused practice? We'll give you the roadmap. Mastering mindset, materials, and technique to make that goal a reality. So where do we start? With the toolkit. Rushing this step is a plan for failure. Your first mission: find bone-dry wood. Look for softwoods: cedar, basswood, cottonwood, poplar. They are your best allies. You need a hearthboard, spindle, bearing block, and bow. But how you shape them decides if you get an ember or just smoke. Why is that? Your spindle is key. Carve the top to a sharp point for low friction. Carve the bottom to a blunt shape for high friction. First, burn in a divot on your hearthboard. Only then do you carve your V-notch so it intersects that divot to collect the dust. Your bow should be about arm's length with a slight curve for control. The bearing block, hardwood, stone, or bone, holds the spindle steady. You have the kit, now the physics. Why the specific spindle shape? Think of its diameter like a gear. Thumb-sized balances power and speed. All your effort must create friction at the bottom, not the top. Lubricate the bearing block with a green leaf or facial oil to focus all your energy where it counts. The rounded bottom generates more heat and dust. The perfectly placed V-notch acts as a collector, creating a nursery for the ember to be born. With a perfect kit, 90% of success is form. Get into position with a straight back. This isn't about arm strength. It's about using your body weight. The single most important technique for stability. Lock your non-bow hand's wrist firmly against your shin. Your shin becomes a rock-solid brace. Your bowing arm stays parallel to the ground. Use the entire length of the string in long, smooth strokes. Smoothness is the goal, not raw speed. Don't go for broke immediately. Start slow with moderate pressure to create a pile of fine brown dust. This also warms and dries the wood. You'll feel a change, a buttery feeling as the ember forms. Smoke will rise from the dust pile on its own. Congratulations, that's an ember. Getting an ember once is great, but consistency is the goal. So what happens when things go wrong? Remember asking why you get smoke but no ember? It's usually one of three things: moisture, a poorly cut notch, or not enough downward pressure at the end. Here is a professional tip for your 30-day practice. Intentionally use bad wood, like oak. It will force you to perfect your form without the pressure of making fire. Making an ember is only half the battle. Turning it into flame is a completely different skill. Your tinder bundle needs to be a bird's nest with a fine, fluffy core. Spindle squeaking? Lubricate the bearing block? Spindle popping out? Check your wrist-on-shin brace. Bowstring slipping? Tighten it or add another wrap. When you get an ember, don't rush. Let it sit for 10-20 seconds. Gently waft air on it with your hand to help it consolidate. A strong ember is a successful one. So how does this all come together in a 30-day plan? Let's connect the dots. Remember we said this is a mental game? Your first week is practicing form on bad wood. This builds muscle memory and resilience without the pressure of success. Week 2, you switch to good wood. If you get smoke but no ember, you won't panic. You will calmly check your kit, starting with the notch and wood dryness. Weeks 3 and 4 are for consistency. You'll feel how your stable, braced form channels energy efficiently, just like the lubricated bearing block. This practice doesn't demand a wilderness trip. You can refine your technique for 20 minutes a day in a garage or backyard. Consistency beats intensity. From understanding the mental game, to building your kit, to mastering the physics and body mechanics, you now have the complete blueprint. So, can a beginner make an ember with a bow drill in 30 days? Absolutely. It's not magic. It's a systematic approach to technique, materials, and mindset. Gently transfer your ember to the tinder bundle. Protect it from the wind. Bring it close to your face and blow steadily until it bursts into flame. This is more than a survival skill. It's a connection to our ancestors and a powerful lesson in patience. Your 30-day plan starts now. Find your materials, start carving, and trust the process. You can do this.